Get an inside look at how Frozen's iconic songs like Let It Go were created, including interviews with songwriters Kristen Anderson-Lopez and Robert Lopez. The song Let It Go was written in just one day by Kristen Anderson-Lopez and Robert Lopez. Kristen Anderson-Lopez and Robert Lopez drew inspiration from their own experiences as parents to write Frozen songs. The melody for Let It Go was originally written for a different scene in the movie. Idina Menzel's powerful vocals in Let It Go were influenced by her Broadway background. Do You Want to Build a Snowman was one of the first songs written for Frozen. The Lopez duo won an Academy Award for Best Original Song for Let It Go in 2014. The science behind hangovers is wild. Hangovers occur when the body is affected by the toxic byproducts of alcohol metabolism. Alcohol is converted into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound, in the liver during metabolism. Acetaldehyde is then broken down into acetate, but not before causing cellular damage. Dehydration from alcohol's diuretic effect exacerbates hangover symptoms like headaches and fatigue. Congeners, toxic compounds found in DACA liquors, can worsen hangover severity. Rehydrating and replenishing electrolytes can help alleviate hangover symptoms the next day. Dive into the tragic last phone calls of divers, including the poignant conversation between diver David Shaw and his wife before his fatal dive in the Boesmansgat Cave in 2005. The Boesmansgat Cave in South Africa is one of the deepest freshwater caves in the world. In 2005, diver David Shaw attempted to recover the body of a deceased diver in the cave. Before his fatal dive, Shaw had a poignant phone call with his wife, Sandy. During the call, Shaw expressed his concerns and love for his wife and family. Tragically, Shaw's dive ended in disaster, and he never resurfaced from the cave. The incident was recorded on camera, leaving a haunting legacy in the diving community. Learn about the independent state of Scott, a micronation established in 2019, which lasted only a few months. The independent state of Scott was a micronation established in 2019 inches, a Nottinghamshire, UK, garden. Its founder, Daniel Scott, declared independence from the UK to avoid a noisy neighbor dispute. The micronation had its own flag, national anthem, and even issued passports to its citizens. Despite gaining international media attention, the micronation was not recognized by any country. The UK authorities eventually intervened, and Scott was forced to dismantle his micronation. The independent state of Scott's short-lived existence lasted only a few months in 2019. Examine the disturbing last phone calls of hostages, including the chilling 911 call from the Lindbergh baby's kidnapper in 1932, demanding a ransom in exchange for the infant's safe return. The Lindbergh baby kidnapping in 1932 was a highly publicized crime that shocked the nation. The kidnapper made a chilling 911 call, demanding a ransom in exchange for the infant's safe return. The ransom note was written in poor English and contained several misspellings, which police believed was a deliberate attempt to mislead. The kidnapper's voice was described as calm and collected, which added to the sense of unease and fear. Despite receiving the ransom, the Lindbergh baby was found murdered, leading to a massive manhunt. Imagine a giant wave of molasses destroying a town. On the 15th of January 1919, a storage tank ruptured in Boston's North End, releasing 2.3 million gallons of molasses into the streets. The molasses flood traveled at an estimated 35 miles per hour, destroying everything in its path, including buildings and streets. The disaster claimed the lives of 21 people, with many more injured, and left a trail of destruction 90 feet wide and 160 feet long. The molasses was so thick and heavy that it took weeks to clean up, with workers using steam shovels and dynamite to remove the sticky substance. The Great Molasses Flood was one of the most bizarre and deadly disasters in American history, with no clear cause or explanation for the tank's rupture. Learn how European powers, such as the Dutch and British, established a sugar monopoly by controlling key trade routes, colonies, and production, amassing vast fortunes and shaping the global economy. In the 15th century, sugar was a rare luxury only the wealthy could afford. The Portuguese established the first sugar colonies in the Atlantic Islands in 1420. The Dutch West India Company dominated sugar trade in the 17th century, controlling 70% of global production. By the 18th century, Britain's sugar colonies in the Caribbean produced over 90% of the world's sugar. Sugar barons amassed vast fortunes, with some earning up to £10,000 per year, a staggering £1.5 million today. The sugar monopoly fueled the growth of European cities, shaping the modern global economy. Uncover the chemistry behind fragrances with perfumer expert Sarah McCartney, who shares the art and science of creating unique scents using essential oils and aroma compounds. Perfume is a mixture of essential oils, aroma compounds, and solvents that evoke emotions and memories. The human sense of smell can detect over 1 trillion different scents, making it our most sensitive sense. Perfumers use a fragrance wheel to categorize scents into 6 families: floral, oriental, woody, fresh, fruity, and chype. Essential oils can be extracted from plants using steam distillation, cold pressing, or solvent extraction methods. Aroma compounds, like vanillin and musk, are individual molecules that provide a specific scent or character to a perfume. Find out why stores like Walmart and Amazon often price items at $19.99 instead of $20, and how this clever tactic uses the anchoring effect to make you think you're saving money. Stores like Walmart and Amazon often price items at $19.99 to create a perceived discount. The $19.99 price tag leverages the anchoring effect, making $20 seem like a more expensive alternative. Research shows that prices ending in 99 can increase sales by up to 8% compared to rounded prices. The left-digit effect plays a role, as consumers focus more on the leftmost digit, perceiving $19.99 as cheaper. This pricing tactic is called charm pricing and has been used for decades to influence consumer behavior by using $19. In 2019, a train carrying over 100 houses derailed in Illinois, causing a massive mess. Over 100 new homes were being transported on a train in Illinois on the 21st of June 2019. The train derailed in the town of Elgin, causing a massive mess and chaotic scene. The houses, valued at millions, were being relocated to a new development site in nearby Rockford. Around 20 houses were damaged or destroyed in the derailment, with many more affected. Recovery efforts took weeks, with crews working to right the derailed cars and recover the houses. Most of the recovered houses were eventually relocated to their new site, with construction resuming months later.